voices dance like stars in the night. Your mystic compass guiding us to a brighter light. Tune in now, let your spirit rise with the spark of humor and open skies. Feel the vibe, let the laughter flow. Carrie and Glen help your soul to glow. Tammy watching chat and doing much more. Always picking up Carrie's cards off the floor. They speak of mountains yet to climb, of finding joy in the roughest times. With every word, a seed is sown in the garden of hearts where hope has grown. Tune in now, let your spirit rise with the spark of humor and open skies. Feel the vibe, let the laughter flow. Carrie and Glen help your soul to glow. Tammy watching chat and doing much more. Always picking up Carrie's cards off the floor. Through the static of doubt they cut so clear. A melody of courage we all can hear. They remind us all that the darkest night holds the dawn of a world bathed in light. Tune in now, let your spirit rise with the spark of humor and open skies. Feel the vibe, let the laughter flow. The mystic compass helps your soul to glow. Tammy watching chat and doing much more. Our community we so adore. Tammy, can you get that for me?
That was awesome. We can't hear you again. Unmute.
Jeez, it's Friday, Carrie.
Friday the 13th.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening out there in this beautiful world of ours. How the heck are you, Carrie?
I'm doing fantastic now that I listened to your intro. I was wondering what you were doing, busy in your office. You were creating another fantastic song that had Tammy and I bopping and howling with laughter. I love the part where, Tammy's picking up the cards on the floor. It was awesome. Yeah, did everyone enjoy it? I hope you enjoyed it. Put your comments in because I thought that was absolutely fabulous.
Chat, say hi. Where you calling from? Calling from. I feel like a radio show. Where are you calling from? Are you a first-time caller? Long-time listener? Good to see everyone. Right now, we are currently live on Facebook, I believe. I believe we're live on YouTube. I believe we're live on Twitch. So we are ready to go on this Friday the 13th. Oh, we got a lot to talk about, Carrie. It's raining here, like it's kind of a dull, dreary day, but hopefully we can shine some bright, bright sunshine into all of your lives. Say hi in the chat, Pamela. Rainbow Blessings is sending love and light. Thank you so much, Pamela. And before we get going, just a little again, we always like to do some housekeeping things at the beginning. Carrie, first of all, why don't you tell everyone about the website?
Oh, I revamped the website. It is awesome. So go over to the website. It's really clear now where you can get your free gift. It's right at the very beginning of it. So go there and click on get your free gift. It's a meditation, a visualization, and it will change your world. It changed mine. I created it, like I said, 2 o'clock in the morning, finished it by about 4, playing with it with music in the background. And it worked out so beautifully. It even amazed me how Creator just, everything comes together with ease and grace. So that recording is quite magical, and I give it to everyone for free. So all you do is put in your email address, so that way we are able to contact you with any upcoming things that we've got going, like our workshops that we have coming up, and so you'll get a nice bonus as a result, and that is the financial visualization. It increases your finances big time. Look at the rest of the website. Yeah, so it's much more clean. It's easier to read. You can get the link for Barnes and Noble with my book. It won 3rd in the world for philosophy and spirituality. Also the cards, we're doing pre-sales on the cards. I do have a printer now. So we've got both the cards. Gosh, I don't even have them here. Not very organized. I've got cards that match the 5 lessons of life that are oracle cards, as well as the beautiful card that you see there. It's a full deck of different sprites, money sprites, and they're all angelic, and they have beautiful sayings on the back. So yeah. So you can get that there. As well, we've got an online workshop that just went on the market, available to be registered today. And we have a live workshop as well. Both of these are in July. So the online workshop is July 5th and 6th. 2025, and it will be via Zoom, huge webinar. I can have a lot of people on the call for that one, and there will be a lot of interaction. You'll be able to ask me. It's a live event, so there will be abilities to, Carrie, this is what I saw in our visualization. This is what experience I had. What do you think about this? What's your interpretation? So, and a lot of healing. So if you've had any past pain, any chronic pain, if you're an empathic, you know who you are. These courses, Freedom Masters Intensive, they were channeled, and they are easily the best courses I have ever witnessed. And I've witnessed some of the best. As you know, I've worked with Tony Robbins and Joel Bauer, and gosh, so many more. So, and then we also are having a monthly masterclass that I'm going to be offering, and that'll start next month. Again, July. It'll be the last Sunday of every month, or maybe the last Wednesday. We're not too sure, because availability. So we're going to actually ask you to give us input on that. Again, it's recorded, given out to everyone. So if you miss the Sunday or the Wednesday, maybe we'll do both. Who knows? But it's only $50. Can't beat that. These are prices. My workshop, I used to charge $17.97 for it way back when, and when I had the retreat center, especially, right? But and that was in euros. And so, like I said, I was $5,000 a month to work with me, and I keep hearing, "Give it away, Carrie, give it away." And so I've dropped my reading prices back to my original prices from, I don't know, 20 years ago. So it's 150 Canadian, which unheard of. I don't know how long I'll be doing that for, but you can see in the comments, Tammy will be putting a link in there to book with me. Okay. And the workshops, $17.97 down to $50. You can't afford not to, as the old saying goes. You've got to attend with us, even if you get one thing out of it. And I can tell you're going to get a lot more than one. It's a pretty powerful course. So if you have any pain, anything that you want to let go of, this is a course for you. You will come out refreshed, renewed, rejuvenated, brand new person.
Excellent. And I see on the website too, a big August 2026 event that you got kind of starting in the works as well.
Yeah.
That's exciting. Yeah.
So that goes into the talk today, actually, the Knights Templar and the prophecies. You know, Greg Hallett and I started deciphering the prophecies in quite a few different cathedrals and churches across the UK. We went to the church in Diss, and also the Peterborough Cathedral. That was absolutely incredible. And then we went all the way up to Scotland, and we went to the Rosslyn Chapel, which is like the Da Vinci Code. And we found something along the way, and it really is the Rose Line. So the Knights Templar are involved, the cave that I was involved with in Portugal, all of it. It's all, you know, it all comes together. So we're going to be having a Rose Line tour, a Da Vinci Code tour in 2026. So go to the website, take a look at it. We don't have much information up, but if you are interested, you email us at admin@carriecohan.com. Again, we'll put it in the comments, and just an inquiry letter. You know, yes, I'm interested. Please forward me the information, because we're still pricing things out right now, but it will be 2026 and pretty exciting.
Okay. Well, let's get on with the show, because we have a lot to talk about. And first of all, a few welcomes here into the chat. We've got Ria, I guess, Rai. Hi from Kelowna, British Columbia. Oh, yeah. Been to Kelowna a few times. Beautiful, beautiful city. Love the song. Oh, excellent. Good. Yeah, I enjoyed putting that together. And we haven't had any reggae. So I thought, you know what, on a Friday when it's raining and dreary, let's get a few reggae going. And of course, we had
dreary. It's not dreary. Stop saying that.
Well, weather-wise, it's dreary.
No, it's what you make of it.
I had to take out the garbage today and I got wet. That's dreary.
Oh my God, he got wet. Tammy, he got wet. Your hair.
What do they call that in the UK? What do they call that? You got your rubbers on? Is that what they say when it's raining out?
Yeah, you put your rubbers on, your
wellies. Slicks or
no,
something
your
like
wellies. I think it's your wellies.
Your willies.
Well, okay. Wellies. No.
Your wellies. Oh,
I'm Canadian. You're getting too close to too many bad jokes here.
All right, let's continue on. Cheryl says, "Greetings, Miss Carrie."
Yes.
Selena Arthur says, "Hi, Carrie. Good to see you as well." And yeah, greetings, Glenn and Tammy as well. You need to put up a better, Cheryl.
That's what I said. I agree. Cheryl, I'm high-fiving you. See, I told you. You have to put up a better picture of me, because that picture sucks. It sucks.
Okay, wait a minute. Carrie, we need to have a talk here. We need to have a talk. I am not allowed to say dreary day, but you're allowed to say sucks. How does that work? I don't understand why I can be.
Yeah, because that picture sucked. It was bad.
And it's a dreary day in the weather.
See, you can make your mind feel better about the weather. It's like, oh, it's not dreary. It's actually refreshing, you know, outside. It's bringing growth to all the trees and nourishment to all the trees. But that picture, how do we improve that?
No. That picture, you see light coming off. There's a bright smile with white teeth. You got some energy going there. You got a little head tilt saying you're ready to take on the world.
Okay, right, but we're going to replace it. I'm with her on this one. Yeah.
Let's move on. Let's move on. See?
Well done, Cheryl.
Thank you. Thank you, Cheryl. We love you, Cheryl. Wellington boots.
Wellington.
I'm glad it's finally raining. Okay, I'll take that attitude. Oh, thank goodness it's finally raining. Our crops can get some moisture, and the puddles, the insects can enjoy the puddles, and the mosquitoes can blossom. There we go. Okay, I'm learning. So coming up on the show today, we got a lot to talk about, Carrie. We're going to talk about the media and the media con. Most of you, if you're watching this channel, you know about the media and how they work. Also going to talk about subliminal messaging and give you a few third eye practice. Carrie and I did this the other day, and it's like, wow, opening up that third eye, giving a little bit of a training exercise. And of course, as Carrie alluded to earlier, the Knights Templar are going to get into the story of who they were, how it connects to today's date, and also Carrie's experiences with the Knights Templar. All right. Glorious Rain. Thank you. High-fiving you back. Take a picture of Carrie now. She is vibrant. Okay.
Oh, I love you.
Yes. Yes, she is. Okay. We'll do a photo shoot at some point, Carrie, and you can pick out some good pictures there. We will replace that for next week. Right?
Yay. It's better than the one YouTube thumbnail. I'm looking like you're going, yeah, you got your mouth open. You look so enthusiastic. And I'm going, oh God, he's talking again.
Oh, yeah, you got to go check that on YouTube. The automatically generated thumbnail that YouTube created for one of our videos a week ago. It was just so funny. We keep laughing every time we see it come up because I'm so excited and vibrant. And Carrie's like, do I have to be here?
Oh God.
It was a pretty good shot.
It was great.
So let's see if there's anything else in chat. Oh, another message here. We are going to be going exclusively on Twitch a little bit later because of the content and the sensitivity of the content for YouTube and Facebook. We will be cutting off the feeds for YouTube and Facebook once we get to that material. So please go and join us on Twitch. We like to mention this every stream because this is how we can earn a little bit of income from doing what we love doing, talking to you guys, Carrie giving readings, talking about current events. So if you haven't made your way over to Twitch, why not get over there? Twitch.tv/Carrie Cohen Mystic Compass. All one word. That's going to take you there. And then either today or down the line, if you have the opportunity to support us with a monthly $4.99 subscription, American, $7.99 Canadian. Please, that helps us out to continue the channel going on. And if you're one of the first 10, we have 5 so far. There's 5 of these badges on Twitch still up for grabs. You get a Mystic Compass Founder badge. Plus, you will have ad-free viewing. You won't have to deal with the commercials that Twitch automatically inserts every 20 or 25 minutes. We're just going to keep talking through those ads. So if you want ad-free viewing, please consider giving us a Twitch subscription. And I know a few people have asked, well, how do I get a free subscription? Well, you do that if you're an Amazon Prime member. If you already have Amazon Prime, you get to give out a free Prime sub. You'll see it at the bottom. Once you click subscribe, you'll see use Prime sub. But what you have to do first is you have to link your Amazon account to that Twitch account. So you go over to Amazon, you go into the profile there, and a little bit later on, you get to this page here.
Bottom of the page.
Scroll down until you get to Twitch settings. Right here at the bottom under digital content and devices, there's a link for Twitch settings. You click on that, and that's going to take you over to your Twitch account. You connect your Twitch account to your Prime account, and that should be it. And then once you do that, once you're connected to your Twitch account, you should see that option to give your Prime sub to the Mystic Compass. It should show up.
You have to search out Carrie Cohen's Mystic Compass once you're on Twitch. And then when you're on our actual channel, when you pull up one of the videos or this one live, you can see at the bottom, it says use Prime sub. Now that's a really neat option, especially if you believe in random acts of kindness, right? If you believe in paying it forward, this is a beautiful thing that you can do today. And you can pick anyone in the group chat that doesn't have a subscription, and you can gift them a subscription as well. And it's only for the 1 month, right? It's you have to subscribe every month, right? So
you give a gift subscription, it's only for the 1 month, and then it cancels, but it's still a nice gesture. And Twitch right now has a promotion going on. It's only got 1 day left. They've had this going on for the full month, but there's 1 day left in the promotion where if you gift a sub to someone, you save 35% on that. So I guess if you're planning on doing it and want to save a little bit of money, today would be the day to do that. But thank you guys. We do have 5 that have subscribed so far. Mafro 1966 followed us yesterday, so we're getting our follows up there. 144 on Twitch, and we got a lot of viewers on Twitch right now. So please, if you're watching, if you stumbled across our channel, then please just hit that follow button, just so we know you're there, and feel free to make a comment in the chat. But we will be cutting the YouTube and Facebook feeds in about 10 minutes. All right, ready to move on there, Carrie?
I am too.
Glorious rain. It's cleaning the air. Okay, I'm being influenced by chat now. It's a glorious day out there. And so is your picture. Okay. Let's get on to our first talk. Now, I mentioned throughout the week that my waking up, my realizing what's going on started a few years ago. I've always felt something, but really kind of fine-tuning in a few years ago before the pandemic. And one of the things that while I was still teaching, for those that don't know, I was a school teacher for over 30 years. I taught social studies, everyone's favorite subject, right? Everyone's favorite subject. And towards the end of my career, once I had realized what was going on in the world, I started to teach my students a little bit about what kind they should look out for. Because as a social studies teacher, a good social studies teacher asks their students to look at different perspectives. Don't just see it from one point of view. See it from multiple points of view. So if something is going on in the world, see it from, the Aboriginal point of view, the English Canadian point of view, the French Canadian point of view, the international point of view, and then come to your own conclusions. So I always told them, don't believe, we heard this before, don't believe everything you see. Don't believe everything you read, when we had newspapers back in the day.
Think for yourself.
Yeah, exactly. And when I talk about some of these things, people usually say, oh, it's just a coincidence, Glenn, just a coincidence. Well, let's talk about coincidences and talk about the media. Television, right? TV. What is it? It's the television. Break it up. Television.
Yeah, we got that.
Mm-hmm. The purpose is to tell you their vision, or tell lie vision, if you want to break it up that way. Tell lies visually, So words matter, Carrie, don't they?
Oh, very much. Yeah. Very much.
So then we go, okay, maybe that's a coincidence. Maybe they just used a word that, we can have some fun with. It's all conspiracy theory. Well, when we want to find out what we want to watch on TV, what was the most popular information for TV guide?
Yeah.
Vision, guiding you to their vision. Just a coincidence, right? And then when you pick a show, what do we call these shows that we have a choice of?
A program. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Program. Oh, television guiding you to the program that we want you to watch. And what do we call these different networks?
Stations.
Or I used to call them channels. Turn the channel, right?
Oh,
Turn the channel.
Yeah. I never considered that one. Yeah, very good. Oh, you've been thinking.
Where television with our programming, using our guide, and we're going to channel the vision that we want you to be programmed with.
Very good.
But just a coincidence. And like I said, words matter. While we have a device, when we want to watch something on TV, what do we use, Carrie?
A remote.
Yeah, we use this, right? All various shapes and sizes. The remote what?
Control. I never thought of that one. Oh my gosh. You've been thinking. This is good.
This is part of my waking up. Remote.
Yes.
We always know they want to keep us remote, right? They don't want us to interact with people around us and to share and to learn from others. They want to keep us isolated with the remote and control, keeping us under their control, keeping power over us. So I did a little more digging, and because it's still a coincidence, right? It just funny how coincidences add up. But of course, they got to make their money. They don't just want to control us. They got to make some money. So they advertise and they put all these ads on TV, buy now, sale. And recent studies show that 6 out of 10 consumers have purchased a product on their phone, tablet, or laptop after seeing an ad for it. So we are programmed. We are susceptible to this information, to these ads. And not only do they program us with their lies, but they also sell us things and take some of our money. Carrie, how long is a typical 1 hour show? Minus the
1 hour
ads.
show?
Minus the ads.
20 minutes are of advertising, 22 and a half minutes advertising.
So it's about 44 minutes, right?
Mhm.
A typical show is about 44 minutes.
Yeah.
Now I got to thinking, well, is there any significance? Like why 44? Why have that number? So I did a little bit of digging into that. Common television show that is an hour, like your Law and Order, your 1 hour drama, 44 minutes and 16 minutes of commercials. Now, again, when you look at different shows, here I've got a screenshot of this cooking show, and it's look at 44 minutes, 44 minutes, 44. It averages out to 44 minutes. So they've got that going on. Movie, 44 minutes. But here's some other interesting facts about the number 44. Remember, they want to steal numbers from us, right? Part of our show today is Friday the 13th and how they've stolen the meaning of that. So what do they do? Represents burnout. What do you do when you watch TV? You get burnt. You usually watch because you're burnt out, right? And sometimes you even get more burnt out. Creates feelings of doubt and pressure. That's what they want to instill in us. Resistance to change. The Vatican occupies 44 hectares in the city of Rome. And Carrie, who was the American 44th president?
Bush?
No.
Clinton.
More recent.
Clinton? Oh, Obama. Oh my gosh.
Just coincidence.
Mm-hmm.
So we want to steal that back. We want to take what they've tried to steal from us in their
11,
programming
22,
and look at the positive.
33, 44, all of it.
Right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And the angel number 44 embraces personal growth, staying focused, is often linked to transformation, discipline. The angel number 4 symbolizes creation, completeness, all those kind of things. The guardian angels are near, offering protection is a spiritual meaning. And if we break it down even further for 44, love and relationships encourages trust, emotional stability. Twin flame, a sign that your twin flame journey is divinely guided. Money and finance represents stability, reward for hard work. Career, dedication, success, and personal growth, assigned to trust yourself and self-improvement. So that's what we should be doing with the number 44. But television wants to steal that from us, burn us out, have us resist change, and program us through their channeling.
So Cheryl is saying, Obama, yikes. You can see the horns. And my lucky number is 13. I'm the 13th child, Cheryl is saying. Wow, that's amazing. Well, we can tell Glenn is a teacher.
So yeah,
it's brilliant.
Part of my last few years of teaching was to kind of subtly tell kids all about this. And hey, what do you call that box in your basement? Oh, it's a television.
Yeah.
Mr. R. Oh, okay. Break it down. Say it slower. Television. Oh. So, just little things I tried to do without getting into too much trouble.
No.
It really take it too much further.
Let's get into what we discovered on the television when we were all chatting and what we saw, right? Are we going into that today?
Yep. We're going into that right now. Okay, so subliminal messaging. Want to talk a little bit about that? Carrie and I were watching a YouTube video. You feel free to shout out the YouTube name if you want. That was a guy that kind of goes through current events and some of the things going on in the world. And as he was,
Devery Darkins, very, very good truther. I like watching him.
yes, and as he was talking, he was showing some clips from different news broadcasts. This one was specifically with Fox. And Carrie and I were looking at this, and it didn't take us long, but immediately as we watched this, we looked at the images and we went, whoa, Carrie, do you see what I see? And she's going, yeah, I think I do. So we were talking, we were breaking down.
It was the other way around. Hello. I said, stop it there. Rewind that. And I got up and I was like, look at this.
And yes, she is the teacher. I am the student.
Oh, come on now.
And she said, yeah, it was actually Carrie's idea to kind of go through this today about some of these images and some of the things. So Chad, we want to kind of test you a little bit. When you look at this image from Fox News with the protests in Los Angeles, what do you see? What is the subliminal messaging? What do they want to tell you before we kind of break it down? I'll give you a few seconds there. I don't want to show what
there was a series of photos though, and they all had one thing in common. Actually, two things in common. This one and the next one. If you can show them just briefly, I don't know if you can do that.
Well, some of them you have things circled, so we'll go through them now. We'll go through them now. But to kind of explain the areas you were kind of focused on this picture here.
Well, first thing is the flag, right? This flag was common in every single photo, and it was predominant. And I looked at him and I went, well, this is photoshopped. He's actually not holding that flag. You can see the arm was added on. And in the very far background, there's the phallic symbol, right? In the foreground, we have in the fire, there's many faces, but there's one predominant face. There you go. Yeah, you had it there for a second. And it's there. And you can see a series of faces, but there's also one big face there as well. And what they're doing is putting subliminal messages into your mind. So you see the flag, you see fear, you see the devil, right? See the flag, see the devil, see the flag, see the devil, see the flag, see the devil. In this case, it looks like an elephant, but there's also on this one, you can see I did so many different faces in there. And the top right-hand one is definitely the devil. Yeah, the nose with the horns. Yeah, that one there. So see the flag, think the devil. And this is all programming. And we think that, oh, they just took a picture of a protester. No. It's like Wag the Dog. Remember the movie Wag the Dog? This is all created. And when you look at the next series of photos that all came out from AP, Associated Press, they're not actual photographs. You can see that each one has been photoshopped. The smoke has been put in, the fire has been put in, very specific to hide faces, to put a subliminal message in. There you go. So when we take it away, I want you to actually, go back and look at the original photo there and see what faces you see come through. So I just, used a pen on the picture and I could see a whole bunch of faces pop up. And that's what they do, right? Not only is it one big kind of cartoon looking elephant that's very angry, showing teeth, and big snout on him. You can actually see the three things of a snout, right? So I don't know what the elephant in the room is, maybe. Is that what they're saying? This is an elephant in the room? And then they put all these other demonic faces in the elephant? It's kind of interesting.
Yeah.
And he has a backpack as well. Sorry for interrupting. He has a backpack. And that was the big issue as well. There was a guy that Trump had talked about him several times, wearing a backpack, and he had concrete in the back of his backpack, and he was breaking up concrete and giving it out. Well, the concrete actually arrived on schedule, just like back in the day when we had the riots in San Francisco and all over the place, right? All those riots, they were bringing in huge crates of cinder blocks of bricks, and it was all financed by Soros, right? The WEF. And
we're still on YouTube.
Okay.
Well, let's go cut our YouTube feed, and we will strictly be on Twitch here. So
this is why we're on Twitch.